I would say one thing this experience has taught me is uh, you intellectually know that that's all so much to process. And then having experienced it and walked and experiencing the physical symptoms of like foggy headedness, lightheaded dizziness, like just that it's all so much for your mind and your heart
Mm,
to absorb that
mhm.
one thing it has just grounded for me is as Hal's describing, like walking through what hours mean, what days mean, what weeks mean. That I would say the arc of that was longer for those closer to the radius of being impacted. So by that
Mm,
I mean like those that are most impacted were still 7 days, 10 days while we might be getting texts about what's this plan or X, Y, or Z, it's like I'm still physically reacting. We have young kids, so a lot of our energy went into like helping them process and
mm,
just needing at times wanting to jump in and be more active in responsiveness and being like, our kids are really need help navigating this. And so it just, the time clock has to slow down,
mm.
and that's something I've been holding, like thinking with pastors and community leaders in responses is it is absolutely right to immediately ask the questions of how can we help? What can we do? Um, and there's a lot of people who say, I'm good, nothing right now, because it's everything they need. We actually
Yeah.
have come in from Hurricane Harvey who named that really well. I thought they were like, for the
Mm,
first few weeks, we told people we didn't need anything because we needed everything. And it was too overwhelming to answer. And so, one thing I just want to encourage that I'm learning and encourage other faith leaders to keep asking is ask the question in the hours and the days right after, how can I be there? How can I support? But keep asking
yeah,
the questions
absolutely.
because the answers are changing or people are like being able
Mm,
to process so many different layers. And one thing I've thought a lot about is like the news cycle, right? So we get these inundations of texts and checking in, and that's so good. And then what was really notable to me was like weeks 3 and 4 were like crickets, silence, because
yeah.
I think so many people are like, you need space. And it's like, oh, this is actually when we have time to have processed a
Right.
little more and have more of an answer to that. And yet I don't know how to engage now. And I had a really good conversation with a pastor who was trying to shepherd their congregation kind of, okay, beyond the immediate news cycle, because, so many congregations rallied together and sent the clothes and the water and the trash bags and thank you. And that's so needed. And there reached a point where it was like, whoa, well, like enough of those things,
Yeah.
but there are more things. So how do we keep asking and recognize that recovery and relationship are months and years long? And how do we as faith communities keep leaning in for the long haul? Because I think that
Mhm.
we're uniquely positioned to be able to do
Yeah.
and not run the same course as the news cycle.